Welcome to today's session. Today we are going to start our Siddha Paddhati chapter 1. Who can tell me what are the names of the chapters? Please raise your hand if you are able to remember. Okay, Kaleshwari ji, unmute yourself and tell me what are the names.
Hariva ma'am. First
Hari
one,
Om.
Pinda Upati, Pinda Vichara,
Mm,
Pinda
mm,
Pinda Samviti, Pindadara, Pinda Pada, Samarasa, Bhava, Nitya Pinda.
mm.
Um,
Nitya Pinda.
ma'am, Nitya
What is
Pinda
that?
Avatuta. Nitya Pinda Avatuta.
Yes. Good. Who else? Anyone else? Yes. Surbhi, yes. Unmute yourself and tell me.
Ma'am, actually, I have not memorized it. I'm just reading from the notes. Okay.
Reading from the notes.
Yes, because I was not able to attend yesterday's class also, so I have missed few revisions of this class.
Okay.
So, but I just wanted to say, okay.
Okay, tell me.
So, first is Pindotpati, Pinda
Hmm.
Vichara, Pinda
Hmm.
Samviti,
Hmm.
Pindahara,
Hmm.
Pindapada, Samara Sabhava, and Nitya
Hmm.
Pinda Avadhuta.
What you said, the fourth one?
Pinda Adhara,
Yes, Pinda Adhara, and fifth one is Pinda.
Pinda
Fifth
Pada,
one is
Samarasa Bhava.
okay, good. Okay, Sumaji, can you unmute yourself and tell me without seeing the copy? Yes. Sumaji, are you there? Okay, anyone else? Usaji, are you there in the first class of Siddhanta Paddhati?
हाँ यस मैम पिंड उत्पत्ति पिंड विचार पिंड समिति
Hmm.
पिंड आधार पिंड पद परम भाव
No. What is the fifth one again?
पिंड सॉरी पिंड परम रस भाव पिंड
No,
पद
Pinda
परम रस
Pada.
पिंड पद
Pinda
रस
Pada
भाव
Samarasvava, not Parampasvava.
समरस ओके ओके समरस
Samarasvav. And the sixth one is
सिक्स्थ वन इज दैट आई डोंट नो
Nitya Pinda Abhaduta.
हाँ पिंड अवधूता सॉरी
Nitya Pinda Abhaduta.
सॉरी
Nitya Pinda
नित्य हाँ
Abhaduta.
ओके नित्य पिंड अवधूता ओके
Can you tell me who is Abhaduta here? Who is called as Abhaduta here?
Enlightened yogi is called as Avadhuta.
Yes, enlightened yogi. That person is known as here Abhaduta. Okay. Okay, all of you mute then. Now we'll start our second class. This is your officially second class because in the last class we did the only revision of the first class. So as we discuss our Siddhanta Paddhati having 6 chapters. So this yogic text is coming under your unit 5 paper 2 of UGC NET. So there are it is written by Guru Gorakshnath and it is followed by the Nath philosophy, Nath Parampara is followed because we know that Guru Gorakshnath is the main person who is the writer and who is the follower of the Nath Sampradaya. So here it is written in between 10th to 11th century and the total chapters, in total, how many chapters are there? There are 6 chapters. As we know, what are the names? So here first name is Upadesa 1. Here all the chapters are named as Upadesas. because according to the Guru Granth, that all the chapters what he said in this text, that are known as here Upadesas, because these are the one principles one need to follow, or one need to know, or one have that much knowledge about this Pinda. So who is Pinda and what is the Pinda here? So that is main description of this text. The first, so all the if you seen in the all the chapters name, that is Pinda is included. So Pinda is here, it is considered as this body. Okay. The first chapter it is said here Pindotpatti, which is the meaning of this is origin of the Pinda, means how this Pinda or how this body will be created, that is discussed here. So here he just described first microcosm and macrocosm, how those very small unit and how the very large unit, how that is created, that is unnamed. In the same way, so here we are going to see first how Pinda will be made and the classification of the Pindas, how many types of Pindas, as we discussed earlier also, Para, Anadi, Adya, Mahasakara, Prakriti and Garbha Pinda, that we are going to discuss here in this chapter. And then five Antakaran Panchak, that we need to discuss, then Kul Panchak, then Sakti Panchak, then Pratyakshikaran Panchak, then 10 Nadis, 10 doors, and the 10 types of prana vayu, that is the main prana and upaprana, that all are discussed here. How this gross body will be created in the mother's womb, that is also discussed here. Then what is the development of the baby in 1 month, 2 months, in 3 months, what are the things are happening in the womb, that is also discussed in this first chapter only. Then how one will be identify the gender, that is also discussed here. So these are we already discussed in the previous class. So this is your first first verses or first look of this text, that Adinatham namaskritya saktiyuktam jagadgurum pakshya gorakshanatha aham siddha siddhanta paddhati. Means after having paid my respect to that Adinath, who is the Adinath here? The Lord Shiva. And that is by united with the Sakti. That he Gorakshanath is telling, Adinath has become united with that Sakti, that energy. And then that person, or that when it is combining with that Sakti, the preceptor of the universe, and he just giving some lot of extra adjective for this for Lord Shiva, that who is the preceptor of this universe, and I, the Guru Gorakshanath, explaining this Siddha Siddhanta Paddhati by just honoring to that Adinath Lord Shiva. Okay, so by giving that respect and by showing that respect to the Lord Shiva, Guru Gorakshanath is explaining about this Pinda. So first he literally giving first definition of the Pinda here. So literally Pinda means what? A ball or an egg. Okay, it is just like a ball or an egg. The egg is which type of egg? Now, this is a cosmic egg. That may be microcosm. Okay, by very smaller to the higher one. In this order you can see, or smaller like this, how I will be transmitted to the birth of a cell. And if you seen that one advertisement, it is there from one human being to eyes, how what will be uh, circled and how it will be gone to the world, how it will be travel to the universe. In the same way, universe will be travel to the human body and human eyes. It is goes deeper and deeper. So in the same way, so that I place this image here. In the same way, how the universe is present in the outside, that the same thing is present in the inside of our body. Okay, so here, so that see, he just given difference that Pinda means what? That human body, which is the microcosm or is the human being. Okay, and it is the egg, it is also we can consider as the microcosm, because it is what is present in the outer world. The microcosm is also present and the microcosm is also present. In the same way, in the Pinda is also, if we consider in the outside, that is your microcosm. If we consider in the very small way, then that will be the microcosm. So he in that way, he just tried to say first human being with the body, who having the body, that is considered as the here pinda. So first he given definition that pinda means what? First it is created through the anama. Who is the anama? Anama means the nameless one. Okay. Who is the anama? That is also described in the next slide. I will give you more clarification about that. But here he said that repeatedly that from anama, first thing will be created, that is the para. Parasakti will become, who is the supreme one. Then from the para, then who will become, that is the anadi or anadya. Also same name are same, but little bit spelling is differently it is written, so that I'm just point out the both the names. So be clear, the names are considered as the same, but little bit spelling is different. Okay, so from anama, who is created, first is para will become. So that para, from para, the anadi will become. Then from anadi, then adi will become. Then from adi, mahasakra will become. Then from mahasakra, pinda, then prakriti pinda or natural body will become. Then prakriti pinda, after that garbha pinda will become. But here it is not the limitation of the 6 steps. Here Guru Gorakshnath is telling anama is having five qualities. Okay, this anama also having 5 qualities or 5 forms. That 5 forms, when it will be attached with the anama, then only the parasakti will be formed or the supreme one will be formed. Okay, means combination of 5 things here. It is also having 5 forms. Okay, like in this way, 5 forms this anama having. When these 5 forms will be combined with the anama, then only this para will be created. In the same way, para or the supreme one having again 5 qualities or 5 forms, when that will be attached with the para, then only anadi will be formed. So in the same way, every steps having five forms or five qualities. And these names also you need to remember, so that I'm little bit first I given the important names, or this is the 6 steps of the classification of the pinda, but again you have to remember what are the five things is there. Okay, so here lastly we find out the garbha pinda. Who is the what is the garbha pinda? Garbha pinda is the physical body, is the last stage of the development which is present in the mother's womb. When a mother will be conceived a child, what is will be formed in that womb, that is last stage of the this garbhapinda or this body. Okay, according to the this text, Siddha Siddhanta Paddhati is talking about this, that whenever one garbha will be created in the mother's womb, before that some processings are going on. That is the these 5 steps are, these are the back side processings. But finally we got result in the garbhapinda. Okay, so all of you clear what we discuss now? Yes, please confirm.
Yeah, but I have one doubt here.
Yes,
Egg is the cosmic egg or macrocosm? It is written.
yes, yes.
Egg. Okay, and body pinda is, if you consider a body as pinda as body, then body is the macrocosm, right?
Yes,
Mac
yes.
outside means body is a physical. This thing is macrocosm, I think, but here microcosm or human being it is written.
Why I'm just trying to say in this image only, whenever we are seeing in the outer world, first nebula is there, then death of the stars. Stars is also visible. Then we are going to the universe.
Universe.
Okay. In the same way, if you are considering, if you seeing in the eyes, there are also bath of the cells is present, like the death of the star is present. Means how we are flow from the lower one to the upper one, or the small to the higher. In same way, you can travel from the higher to the lower.
Okay.
Okay. There in this that here Guru Gorakshnath is telling the pinda not literally meaning the microcosm or only the microcosm. Okay,
Okay.
it can be considered as both because we don't know who is the coming fast. Okay,
Uh-huh.
if one will be asked that who is the coming fast, egg or chicken? Sorry, egg
Yeah.
or your
Yeah.
then what will be your answer? That will be infinite. We can't
Yeah.
say. So in the
Okay.
same way, Guru
Mm.
Gorakshnath is trying to point out that if you consider that egg is very small one,
Mhm.
but human being is a very big one,
Big
but
one.
you are wrong. But because in the human being, inside the human being, there is many things are present, which is we
Micro.
can't see. Yes, micro.
Micro.
Okay, that
Yeah.
will be the.
Okay.
So that point is try to understand here.
Okay.
Now it is
Thank
clear.
you.
What
Thank
about others? What about others? Please confirm me so that we can go for next.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Because little bit you need to understand here. Here you most important. You all of you understand what do you mean by pinda? Pinda means here literally meaning is bulb, but here according to the Guru Gorakshnath, he is just describing human being. What is the human body? That is pinda. That much you need from this slide. Okay, what are the classification that now we will discuss one by one. But this concept is clear of the pinda concept is clear for everyone. What is pinda?
Yes, ma'am. So
Yes.
egg and
Yes.
pinda is same only, right? Only thing is egg is
Ah,
the seed of the pinda, like that we can say.
yes. Correct. What about others? Please show me thumb. If you are unable to unmute, then you can show me thumb that you are understand. Okay. Next, we will go for the next slide. So here, Guru Gorakshnath is discussing that before this creation, only one thing is present. Who is that? That is the Supreme Brahma. Here, little bit spelling mistake is there. Supreme Brahma is there. Who is that Supreme Brahma? That person or that name it is mentioned, that is the nameless. Okay, nameless means here anama. Nameless means they are not giving any name, so that it is, if you consider in English, that is nameless, who is exist in this creation only. Okay, and this anama or this nameless is self-extant, who is only one without the beginning or end. Okay, that only one thing is there in the creation. Before this creation, he is talking about before this creation, what are the natural beauties there, what are what you are seeing now. Before that creation, only one thing is exists, that person is known as nameless. Okay, that is also we can consider as the anama. But there till now he not describe about anything. There given only name is nameless or anama. Then again, according to the philosophy Siddhas, what they are telling, that the Parampada, who is the Siva, we are considering Parampada is the highest state, but here they consider as the Lord Siva is the Parampada, and he becomes as the known as the Anama, who is the other also known as nameless. Okay, so means according to the Siddhanta Paddhati or Guru Gorakshnath is telling, before this creation only one thing is exist, that or that person is known as Shiva. But Shiva, he did not define the direct name Shiva vastly. He just first defined that who is the before creation, who is present, that is the Anama, who is the nameless. Then again, after talking about 5 to 7 slokas, then he revealed that nameless is nothing, or the nameless or Anama is not no one else. That person is only the Parampada or Lord Shiva, who having 5 gradual progressive stages. The first who is present there, now only Anama is there, who is the only nameless one is there before creation. But after nameless, when Anama will become, the simultaneously or by linking of that Anama, 5 gradual or progressive stages will be come of this Anama. What is that 5 stages? Now, first stage is called as the Sakti. Whenever Anama, Lord Shiva will be there, so obviously first who will become? Sakti will become. So Sakti here, it is not considered anything, no discussion regarding the goddess Parvati or whatever thing, but Sakti, we know that the source of energy. Here it is mentioned that first is after the Lord Shiva or first Anama will become, then first stage of this Anama is Sakti or energy will become, or his integral part of this original form of pure. It is very pure, but it is a original form of Sakti or energy, which see internally present in the absolute spirit of that Nija Sakti. And it is considered as the Nija Sakti of this whom? Anama. Okay. The when first Anama will be created, after that first stage of the energy or Sakti will be flow, gradually develop, and that first stage is considered here as the Nija Sakti. Then after when Nija Sakti will be created, what happens to the second stage? It will be developed the second stage. What is the second stage? A subtle pulsation. Some pulsation will be created in that area, or a tendency of activates or dynamic characters and gives rise to another one energy. That energy is called as here Parasakti. So first Anama will be created, then Sakti will become, which Sakti, that is the Nija Sakti. Then after Nija Sakti will be created, then Parasakti will become in the form, it is the second stage. Then whenever Parasakti will be formed, then what will be happen? The third stage will be performed, or third stage will be formed, that is the characterized by its vibration. Because of the vibration, it will be creating the third stage. What is that third stage? That is called as the Aparasakti. Okay. So in the Anama, that is the source of energy will become. What is that source of energy is called here? Nija Sakti. But when Nija Sakti will become, some pulsation will be there. So that pulsation of the tendency is called here in the second stage, that is the Parasakti. When this pulsation will be occurs there in the third stage, that is the some vibration is characterized in that. In that, so that is called as the Aparasakti. This is the third stage of this of the Anama or the nameless. Then simultaneously, fourth and fifth stage also develop in this progressive unfoldment. And this Nija Sakti, in which Sukshma Sakti and Kundalini Sakti will be arise. Means, what are the whole? Now first Anama will be created. Anama is present. From Anama, Nija Sakti will be created. From Nija Sakti, then Parasakti will be developed. Then from Parasakti, some vibration is created, which is considered as the Aparasakti. Then after Aparasakti, Sukshma Sakti and Kundalini Sakti both will becomes. Okay. And lastly, what they are telling, now Kundalini Sakti is the nature of knowing and feeling and willingness. Okay, so what is the Kundalini Sakti will be formed? That is the nature of knowing, feeling and willingness. And this whole formed means Anama, Nija Sakti, Parasakti and Aparasakti, Sukshma Sakti and Kundalini Sakti. When this combine all these Saktis with the Anama, so then it will be create a Pinda that is called as the Parapinda. Okay. What they created? That is created the Parapinda. The first Pinda will be created, that is the Para. It is becoming from first who is the creator, it is given, then it is before creation, Anama is there. Means Anama is present before the beginning, according to the Guru Gorakshnath. So who is Anama? Anama means here it is considered as the Lord Shiva and giving no name to them. So that here it is given the name is Anama or nameless one. Then when this Anama will be present, then automatically some energy will be flow or some energy will be vibrate. So that energy it is considered as the Nija Sakti in the Anama. So when this, so that means after Anama, this 5 folds will be open one by one. One is Nija Sakti, one fold, Parasakti, one fold, Aparasakti, another fold, Sukshma Sakti, another fold, and Kundalini Sakti is another fold. So these are the 5 folds of the Anama, we can say, or 5 forms which will be raised one by one. When they combine together, then only the Parapinda will be made here. The first Pinda will be take the bath, or it will becomes, that is the parapinda. All of you clear how this parapinda is made? Yes. Please
Ma'am, here,
confirm.
that's what. Like classification of pinda, you mean to say, pinda is nothing but egg, or if you take it as a human body, then how this human body is formed, that is how, that is 6 steps here, or classification of pinda is given, anama.
Classification of pinda means how many pindas are there, and what is the last element of this. Okay, last element is the garbha pinda. That is the
that
human body.
human being. Okay, last
Yeah.
element. So here you mean to say here in classification of pinda, here first anama with nija
No,
shakti, parashakti, aparashakti.
no. Classification pinda is here, parapinda. Okay, these are the classification.
Okay.
How we get this fast pinda, that is discussed here.
Okay. Oh, how we get parapinda?
Yes, fast pinda is parapinda. Seen in this classification that first one is the parapinda, and how this parapinda is created, that is discussed here.
So how parapinda is created means anama plus 5 qualities gives parapinda.
Yes.
Anama plus 5 qualities, that is nija shakti unfolding, will give parapinda, first one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Para plus 5 again will give next one.
Yes,
like
yes.
Oh, okay.
Like that it will be
now
going
I
on.
Yes. Now I got an idea. Thank you.
Okay. What about others? Surabhiji, have you got your got all the things or not?
Yes, ma'am.
Why yes, ma'am, so sadly you are telling?
It is too much to
Because I have
remember.
to. Yes, the new words now. I'm just actually making a code how to remember this flow. Like first is AN, na? So Anama, Nija Shakti. That AN is coming in the first letter. Then in Parashakti, PA is coming, na? So with P and A, Parashakti, Aparashakti, and then short form of Shakti is SK, like. So that is Sukshma Shakti, Kundalini Shakti.
How to remember. How to
Yeah, like a mnemonic. I'm just thinking in my mind.
It is too much to remember.
Okay, you made your okay. So yes, in Siddhanta Paddhati, I already said too much new words you will get. Now only you are. It is also easy. After Parapinda, you just see. I don't want to hear all of you, but first understand. First understand who will become after what. That is most important. Whenever you understand the process or the sequence, then it will be easy to remember the names. First thing. Okay. Don't confuse in the names now. Just remember the main things, like Anama is the first one, the second one is Parapinda. Who is coming in this 5? That you little bit you take time, but don't forget the sequence. Try to understand that one. Because if you go through all the names in the starting, then it will be create confuse for you, and also it will be difficult for you after 1 or 2 classes. You also feel very difficult. It is a very difficult. So try to understand in that way. Wow, I'm just try to say you. Okay.
And ma'am, here actually how the womb is formed within the human body, how a womb is born from the body, that it is explained.
Yes.
In the last garbha. And
yes.
Okay.
That I am telling repeatedly, because we are just considering that whenever one baby will be conceived, after that 9 months, a baby will become, a human body will be made. But but here in the Siddhanta Paddhati, he just defined that how that also created. Okay. Also how created, what are the things are present. So that we're discussing. Very deep knowledge is given here.
Yes.
Okay. So that you need to understand.
Fine.
Okay. So I hope this till Parapinda all of you clear. So whenever we got the Parapinda, what happens to that? The same thing is written here, that Parapinda made by this 5 energy of its 5 qualities. Okay, Nija Sakti, Parasakti, Aparasakti, Sukshma Shakti and Kundalini Sakti. So here it is again given Nija Sakti also having 5 qualities, Parasakti is also having 5 qualities, Apara also having 5 qualities, Kundalini also 5 qualities, and Sukshma Shakti is also 5 qualities. So these all are, you need to remember. Only this is, I'm just discussing about the Parapinda. Okay, don't be confused. Only how Parapinda is made. Whenever Anama is combining with these 5 qualities, then only Parapinda is created. The Nija Sakti having 5 again qualities. What are the Nija Sakti 5 qualities? Nija are indwelling Sakti. Okay, Nija is also named as indwelling Sakti. So here the first name is Nityata, Niranjanata, Nispandata, Niravhasta and Niruthanata. Okay, in the Sanskrit name you got little bit different, but the meaning you maybe get English, it is a little bit closer to others. Okay, like Niranjanata, here it is purity. Somehow you will be get other name also given, that also meaning is purity. Okay, don't be confused in the English meaning, but you have to remember the Sanskrit name. The first one is here. The 5 parts is Nityata, and second one is Niranjanata, third one is Nispandata, and fourth one is Niravasta, and fifth one is Niruthanata. Who can read these names? Disaji, are you there? I think
Yes,
you are
ma'am.
new. Can
Yes,
you
ma'am.
read?
Nityata, eternity. Niranjanata, purity. Nispandata, motionlessness. Niravasta, imperceptibility. Niruthanata, undisturbed state of consciousness.
Yes, very good. Niruthanata means what? The higher state. Okay. And here I am telling you, no need to go more deep on this. What is Nityata? What is Niranjanata? Nispandata? That is not required. You are here, you need to remember the names for exam point of view. Okay, what are the Nija 5 qualities? Maybe it will be given in the order. You have to arrange it in the correct sequence. Okay, maybe
Yes.
this type of question will become. So you have to know the sequence. Nityata first will become, that is the eternity. What is Nityata? What is Niranjanata? That is not defined in the book also. Not more things are not discussed, because here already they are telling some very deeper things they are talking about. Okay, so you don't go on more deeper on that. Only you just remember Nija Sakti having 5 qualities and what are the names. That is important here. Nityata, Niranjanata, Nispandata, Niravasta and Niruthanata. These are the 5 names. In the same way, Parasakti also having 5 qualities. What is that? Astita means existency. That is the Astitwa also we can say, but what that is the existency. Then Apramayata, inscrutability, and Abhimanata, Abhinnata. Sorry, Abhinnata means what? Indivisibility, which is not divisible. And Anantata. Anantata means which is endless, infinite. So that is Anantata. Abhyaktata, unmanifest, which is not created, but is not cannot be manifested. So that is the Parasakti. That is the 5 qualities: Astitva, and Aprameta, and Abhinnata, and Anantata, and Abhyaktata. These are the 5 names. Surabhiji, can you unmute yourself and read it? Read the names.
Yes, ma'am. Parashakti with the 5 qualities.
Yes.
Asthita, Aprameyata,
Mhm.
Abhinata, Anantata, and avyaktata.
Once again.
Astita,
Hmm.
aprameyata,
Hmm.
abhinatata,
Abhinnata.
abhinata, abhinnata, anantata, and avyaktata.
Yes. So very good. Little bit. Whenever you read it 1 to 2 times or 3 times, then it will be easy to pronounce. Okay. Astita, Aprameta, Avinnata, and Anantata, and Abhyaktata. These are the 5 qualities of the Parasakti. So these are the Nija Sakti and Parasakti. How many more qualities, how many more Saktis are there? 3 more Saktis are there. One is Apara, Sukshma, and Kundalini. So Apara Sakti is also having 5 qualities. This is your previous year question. Is coming from this. You have to arrange this sequence in the sequential order in the correct form. So it is Spurata, Sputata, Sparata, Spotata, and Spuritata. Okay, Spuratita. So Spurata, Sputata. Spurata means flashing of consciousness. Here it is Spurata. Sputata means emanation, and Sparata means expansion. Spotata means bursting, and Spuratita means creative pulsation. You don't trust your mind now. You just listen the names little bit. Whenever we are coming to the Garbha Pinda, I know it is little bit difficult to remember, but try to understand the concept. How much deeper they are describing in this text. That how they also doing the sadhana in that higher state, so that they are able to know the names, so they are able to identify that next generation can able to read. Okay. Then in this modern science also we are unable to find out the name, what is happening before this conceivedness and what happens, but here he just describing how in detailing manner that you have to understand. Okay. The next pass after this third apara will be formed. Okay. Sumaji, you unmute yourself and read out the names of this apara Sakti 5 qualities.
Yeah. The 5 qualities of Apara Shakti are Spurata, Sputata, Spharata, Spotata, Spurtita.
Yes, Spurtita.
Ah.
So these are very good. These are the 3 third one, which is the apara or manifestation Sakti, that having 5 qualities. Okay. And next one is the 4th one, that is the Sukshma and Subtle Sakti with the 5 qualities. That is the Niramasta, Niramsa, Niramsata, and Nirantarata, Nischalata. Here, Cha will be pronounced, but it is written according to the Sanskrit meaning, it is C is written, but you have to pronounce it Nischalata. Okay, in the same way here you have to pronounce Nischayata and Nirvikalpata. Okay, the Niramsata, Niramasta, Niramsata, and Nirantarata. Niramshata, here you see indivisibility. Here we also discuss here indivisibility means abhinnata is also meaning having divisibility. So here it is given Niramsata is also indivisibility. Okay. So I already said don't be confused in the meaning of the English one, but you have to remember the Sanskrit one names. And who can read this? Usaji, are you able to read? Read out.
Yes, ma'am. Niramsata, Nirantarata, Nischalata, Nischayata, Nirvikalpata.
Very good, very good. The fifth one is Kundalini Sakti, which is made again having 5 qualities, that is Purnata, Pratibhimbata, Pratibimba. Okay, Pratibhimbata means the reflection, that is Pratibimba. The Pratibhimbata here it is reflectiveness, or Purnata means completeness, which is the complete one. Then Prabalata, mightiness, and the Prochalata, upward motion, and Pratyan Mukta is the interiorization. Okay, this is your Kundalini Sakti having 5 qualities: Punnata, Pratibimbata, Prabalata, Prochalata, and Pratyan Mukhata. Who is else here? Kaleshwari ji, unmute yourself and read out.
Kundalini Shakti, 5 qualities:
Kundalini Sakti.
Purnata, Pratibambata, Praplata, Prochalata, Pratya Mukta.
Once again.
Purnata,
Hmm.
Purnata, Pratibimbata, Prabolata,
Prabalata, not Prabolata. Prabalata.
Praplata, Purchalata, Pratya Muktata.
Pratyan Mukhata. Okay, Pratyan Mukhata.
Pratyana
Yes.
Muktata. Thank you.
Yes, good. Now, all of you listen. The names here, you have to remember this. This one is very important first for understanding purpose. So, no need to go now in the deeper. But first understand that first Anama will become. After that, this 5 will become Nija Sakti, Parasakti, and Aparasakti, Sukshma Sakti, and Kundalini Sakti. Then it forms the Parapinda. Okay, and these 5 forms are also having five qualities. These are the names of the all 5 qualities. Like here, it is described in the book. The first Anama will become, that is the nameless or origin one. Then from Anama, Nija Sakti will be developed. From Nija Sakti, Parasakti will be developed. From Parasakti, Apara will become. Apara to Sukshma will become. From Sukshma to Kundalini will become. In the same way, from Nija Sakti to this 5 will become. From Parasakti to this 5 will become. Then Apara, this 5. Sukshma, this 5. And Kundalini, this 5. When these all are combined together, then only Parapinda will be formed. Okay. In the same way, from Parapinda, they are having 5 more qualities will be developed. That is the Aparampara, Parampada, Shunya, Niranjana, and Paramatma. Some names you may be defined, that is maybe equal. Like Niranjana word you can use here. Niranjanata here it is also present. And here it is also Niranjana. Okay, some names are equal here. So don't be confused. Only first remember the most important ones. I'm repeatedly telling you, if you try to remember these all names, then now it will become confused. So I'm just telling you, you just remember first Anama and these 5 names. Okay, these are important. Then it having 5 qualities that you write down, but now you just focus on the most important ones. Okay, the Parapinda will be formed. From Parapinda, who will become a Parampara will be formed, Parampada also formed, Sunya also formed, and Niranjana also formed, and Paramatma is also formed. And from this these things, and yes, these are the forms of the Parapinda. Here I am already mentioned Aparampara, Parampad, Sunya, Niranjan, and Paramatma. These are the 5 things are formed from the Parapinda. And these 5 forms having made the Anadya Pinda. Okay, here it is also mentioned. And Aparampara having Spurata, Bhavana, these are the qualities. Again come. Just wait. Yes. So this 5 qualities of the Parapinda, what are the 5 qualities? Aparampara, Parampada, Sunya, Niranjana and Paramatma. These are the 5 forms of the Parapinda or qualities, we can say that. But these 5 forms will be made Anadya Pinda. Next Pinda will become second Pinda of the classification. First Parapinda is the first one, second one is the Anadya Pinda. Will be made from Anadya Pinda, then Adya Pinda will become, then Adya Pinda, then Mahasakra Pinda will become. So here in this sloka also they stated that Parapinda is also known as the Shiva. Then how many names you got of the Lord Shiva? Who can tell me? How many names you got now till now? Lord Shiva is stated here in this.
Parampada is Shiva.
Yes.
And
Parampada is also same Shiva. Then
in that
Anama.
shloka it was mentioned Adinatha Shiva.
Adinatha is also Shiva. Yes, Usaji is telling something.
Anama.
Yes, very good. That is most important. Annama is also Shiva. Okay. Yes, next one is here. Parapinda is also Shiva. Okay, Parampada also is talking about Lord Shiva. Annama or nameless one is also talking about Shiva. And Parapinda is talking about Shiva only. Okay. So these are most important thing. You need to first remember these things. This much we'll do today. And again, Aparampara having some work, how they are working. Now in the Spurata way, it is working. And Parampada having the working state is Bhavana. And Sunya having the working state is Sata. And the Niranjana having the working state is Satsatkar, Saksatkar. And the Paramatma having the Paramatma is the same. But here it is little bit changed. Niranjanata having Saksatkar, Shunya having Sata, and the Parampad having Bhavana. These are the way how they are working. Okay, so these are the actions of this Parapinda forms. Aparampara having Spurata, Parampada having Bhavana, Sunya having Sata, and the Niranjanata having Saksatkar. I know it will be, now you are becoming too confused. Yes? Tell me. You
We
confused or
need
it
to
is okay?
repeat. It is okay, but we repeatedly need to register in the mind. Read
Yes.
and then only it will like write and register. Tomorrow you ask, ma'am. We'll try to.
Okay, look at this screen. I already made. I know during my time also it is. I feel little difficult, so that I made this slide also. I think my slide is visible. Yes or no?
Yes, yes.
So till this we completed today. This is the whole how the Prakriti Pinda will be made or how this Garbha Pinda will become. We studied today till this. Okay, how this Parapinda is made. And from Parapinda, Aparampara, Parampada and Sunya, it is Niranjana and Paramatma. This till this we completed. In the next class we will check this. Okay. So these are the main 5 points I written here in this screen, but you have to remember again what are the 5 qualities of Nija Sakti, Parasakti. In the same way, all having 5 qualities that you need to remember. But here, how this Garbha Pinda will be made, this is the combination. Okay, if you understand, if you see, look at this detail in short manner, first Anama will become, then Parapinda will become, then Anadya will become or Anadipinda will become, then Adipinda will become, then Mahasakra, then Prakriti Pinda. When Prakriti Pinda will become, after that these are added. Prakriti Pinda having bhutas, means five Prakritis will be added there. The bhutas, the earth, five bhutas, that is earth, water, fire element, these are added. Then Antakaran Panchaka is also added. Then Kula Panchak is added. Then Bhakta Sakti Panchak is also added. Then Pratyaksha Panchak is also added. When these all are combined together, then only Garbha Pinda will be made. Then only we seen that, we are telling that one mother is conceived. Okay, after this processing only. So this is your before conceiving the whenever any sperm is coming inside, before that what is happening, that is here is discussed. I hope all of you got my point now. Yes. What about others? Okay. Surbiji is totally, I think, disturbed. Yes.
Ma'am, it is 25 words each. It is like classification, one each topic
Yes,
as a
yes.
subtopic.
Some
Many words,
coding
but
here, ma'am.
Ma'am, the
One
last
letter
part,
is
can you
changing in
repeat
each
again?
word.
Like
yes, Tisaji, which one?
the last point, the internet was lagging behind, so I could not see the screen. The last part you said, maybe.
This one?
Can you please
Okay, okay.
share once? The screen is not visible.
Okay, I'm saying. Just wait. This one?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
We are not completed till now. Okay, this it will be
Okay.
appear in my slide. It is present, but for understanding purpose, I make this slide only. We completed till now from this Parapinda. Okay. Now we are
Parapinda,
going
yes,
to
ma'am.
completed Parapinda and its five qualities, five forms we also seen: Aparampar, Parampad, Sunya,
Yes.
Niranjana and Paramatma. So till this
Yes.
we completed today. So I'm just trying to say that you just try to understand that what we are going to discuss in this chapter. Till Garbhapinda, little bit you need to remember more. But after that, all the things are very familiar. Okay, and most important thing only this much in this text, because these are the unique things what other text is not telling, and
Okay.
some similarities you can got in the Siddha Samhita. Okay, there you will got little bit some words and some adharas that are discussing, but this concept is not given by anyone. Only in Siddha Siddhanta Paddhati is talking about this Parapinda. No. Yes,
Ma'am,
Surviji?
this is same like Sankhya Yoga, the 25 tattvas, right? If
Yes,
you
yes,
see,
yes, 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 yes. You can link with that.
some
Okay.
difference is there a little bit, but
Uh,
majorly.
again having Panchabhuta and Panchaka, yeah, all are coming at 5. So here it's also a very magic number for the Siddha Siddhanta Paddhatis, or we can say golden number is 5, because everything is coming 5. Okay, number is easy to remember here because everything is 5. Little bit you can get 8. 8 is there. Some names are there. 8 will become in between. Okay, all of you got. Is anything else, Surabhiji?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, Disaji, can you do the Santi part? All of you go through the notes, whatever you are doing. Then we will discuss tomorrow little bit. After discussing and again, then you are able to remember. Okay, don't be worried. Disaji, are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Can you do the Santi part?